Having a dark sense of humor is really unique. Kind of makes you look like a jerk sometimes, because what happens is you look at one thing at a different perspective than somebody else. And oftentimes, especially for somebody like me who has a filter issue where you just kind of say what comes to mind, sometimes your mind goes into really bad places that it shouldn't. Such as this Super Bowl commercial sponsored by Google. Now it starts off a little sad. And it starts off with this melancholy music. And this guy starts talking about all the things. It starts talking about his wife. And everything that he's referring about her is in the past tense. So you know that she's passed. You know that she's dead, and it's supposed to be a very sweet and loving commercial. We hear about how she hated this. We hear about how their favorite movie it was Casablanca, which is, if you haven't seen Casablanca or you don't know what it is, some freaking how, it is basically what people do. It's a movie that people put on or show or talk about when they can't think of anything original when it comes to a love story. It's a great freaking movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Especially now being Valentine's Day. Guys, that would actually be a pretty neat thing to do. It's a really good movie. It is very good. But it's definitely not an original way to express love. Anyhow, so we hear about that. And then we hear about how she used to snort when she laughed.
Remember, she always snorted when she laughed.
And how she hated his mustache.
Remember, Loretta hated my mustache.
And it has this overlay of a really sad music. And it's a tone, okay? It's what's used to help, set the mood. This is a sad thing. And so everything that Guy's talking about is indicative that his wife is dead. And then it ends with this.
Remember, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
It ends with him saying, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Pause. Let's review. Sad, 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 sad. My wife's dead. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. And that's why having a dark sense of humor can be really bad sometimes. So a normal, well-adjusted person would look at that and say, hey, I have this ability to take all my photos and memories and movies or whatever and just kind of feed it to robots so that they can remember it for me. And that is really cool. My maladjusted ass went ahead and looked at it and said that the guy is really happy that his wife's dead. Happy Valentine's Day.